Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a good one. Today I'm going to be touring that bad boy. It's the 2022 Riverstone Legacy 39RBFL. It is absolutely beautiful out today. Even though it is a little toasty, it's about 85 degrees. So I've got the AC's pumping in this. You might hear that in the background because we're in a garage. But it is hotter than Hades crack out here, and your boy is not sweating it up, stinking this camper up. But again, it's the 2022 Riverstone Legacy 39RBFL. And if you guys want, the specifications, things like weight, awning sizes, all that good stuff, you will find it down in the description of my video, as well as my contact information. If you guys are in the market and want pricing on what something like this costs, feel free to hit me up. I would love it. And then, of course, if you find value in this camper or in this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. But I figure we'll spend about 10-15 minutes on the inside, a couple minutes on the outside. Then I'm heading out for the long weekend. We actually get some time off for the 4th of July. And I plan on taking advantage of it. Got a crawfish broil to go to. Got some brewskis to be consumed. But yeah, right when you walk in, this thing is absolutely beautiful. It's got that wow factor. They got the gray interior. You can also go with the decorator white, which is, obviously it's a white decor. Pretty cool looking as well. But this is definitely the darker of the two options. But since it's a rear bath front living, I figured we'll start in the front living and end in the rear bath before we head on out. But first thing on the 2022s, you got your hand-laid floor right here. Each one of these are going to be hand-laid tiles. Vinyl tiles, so that way if one gets scuffed up, you can peel it up, stick a new one on there. They'll be going away with that soon to the all vinyl flooring. Still the same look, but I believe that is going away here soon. But anyway, you get these dual opposing slides up here in the front, which are really nice. You get tons of extra sleeping up here. Both of these will slide out and meet in the middle, for that additional sleeping. So while this is more of a traditional couples coach, you do have the opportunity, to sleep the occasional, person that you want to stay. All the slides in this that you're going to see, they are all very nice and tall. They're also pretty wide. So what you're going to get is these absolutely massive windows, on each of the slide, which is a little bit uncommon for a lot of these fifth wheels. Usually they're a little shortened up. You don't get as much cross breeze, if they open at all. So that's pretty nice. They are both the emergency exits as well. So you can pull that little red tab, push them out, and get out of the camper, in a hurry if you need. Now, I'm not going to pull out this couch, but all you have to do is simply just pull it out. And then to put it back in, you lift up the middle, and you push it back in. But pretty cool what they're doing with that. It's 85, like I said. I've got this AC set all the way down to 72. I turned it on a couple moments ago. It's already cooling down, but I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can hear. This is what it sounds like on absolute full blast. So you can hear it. It's a little bit of a hum, but it's nothing too intrusive. They have that really nice energy management system that keeps things a little bit quieter. Fireplace, you can turn that on. It's an electric fireplace with 4 different mood settings. You have like a white light, an orange, a red, and a blue. All of them are looking sharp. My personal favorite, is that white. I think it's looking sharp. Above that, you got your JBL speakers on either side. So JBL, we all know that, very well-known speaker brand. This thing gets absolutely bumping if you want it to. You got a little televator right here, so TV will pop up, and raise up. This is kind of in chill mode. When you're not watching a movie, you have this really nice front window. And even this comes with the day shade and the night shade. So they did not even skimp up here, which I like. And all those windows will have that day and night shade. But I love this front window with it being tinted. You can't really see in, but you can see out. And that is a very nice feature to have. You're also going to see there is storage all the way above, and around, but you also have a lot of counter space when you take into account that TV's down. Left and right are going to look the same, so I'll show you on this side. You also get the magnetic latches on the Riverstone. Pretty cool. Soft close. Those stay up on their own. Again, a little bit uncommon, with the RV, but these are all, one piece with 3 different, kind of entryways. Soft close on even those. Outlets on this side and on that side. This is going to be where your solar charge controller on. So I don't know if this customer has one or the 3 solar panels. But either way, that solar is, juicing it up, at all times whenever you have some pretty good weather. On both sides of the fireplace as well, you're gonna find you got plenty of storage right there. You can never have enough stuff to storage, but even on these, you get that soft close. So that's nice, no real loud, bangs for sure. And about shows up here, I believe. You also get this, these nice power recliners. All of us know what a recliner is, but you do get the lights, in the cup holders there as well. And they each have a USB port on both sides, and then you control it right here. So you have the extend and you have the retract. Couple outlets as well. Now, while the controls, you can also do it centrally from right inside the door. There's a little control panel on the wall. You can also control everything individually right here. And one thing that I do enjoy that the Riverstone is doing is you see these little arrows, these up and down arrows. That's to indicate that they're a dimmer. So you can't dim, the step light or anything like that. But the living room ceiling, we'll take a look at that. Turn it down. And now right back up. So it's pretty cool. You can set the mood, whatever you're doing. If you just want a nice ambient light, lower them all down, give you that nice little soft glow. Or of course, while you're doing a video, you want as much as possible so people can see, you light it up. Right here is going to be where you control the TV. So there's extend and retract. I'm going to go ahead and put this up. That way you can hear, 1, how smooth it is, and 2, just how easy it is. So that's all I'm doing is holding that down. Now I'll zip it real quick. In a lot of your brands, that comes up. It is shaky, it is wobbly, it is just not very sturdy looking. It's kind of sitting there and it's just, bumping all around. But they even put a little bit extra money into a little bit of a smoother motor, which I really enjoy. But that's what this looks like kind of in your movie mode. As you can see, it's a very nice large TV that you can conceal for a nice view when you're done with it. Let's head on down to the kitchen. Well, first I want to show you this. You got another window right here for another cross breeze. Another window right there, outlets. Right here you get some more countertop space, so that's always nice. The more the merrier, in my eyes. Going up and down, you also have this really nice sturdy railing right there. Since this is a 3-inch thick wall on the Riverstone, you get a little bit more sturdiness on that than you would on some typical brands. Check the head height out on this. I am 6 feet tall, and even on this slide right here, which has your table, there's plenty of extra room right there. So even if you're a, even if you're a giant, you're good to go. So this Riverstone is suitable for giants. Couple lights, tons of big open windows to catch a good view. Again, they all have the day shades and the night shades if you want to block out the sun or just a little bit. On both sides, you're going to find they have outlets with a little USB. This one even puts that little mini USB for even more charging abilities. On this side, it's just going to be your typical outlet. But you also have the cubbies, underneath, which I think is pretty cool. So if you're working on the road, you can really set this up as a mobile office. If you need more space, you can simply grab this, pull it out, and there is a little, little tabletop or leaflet or whatever you want to call it that you can put in and add 2 more chairs right there, for, a couple extra people when you have some guests. You got accent lighting down and around everything on this. So you got accent lighting there around your island, over here, which is nice. Also, above, you got this infinity light. Just a nice little added touch. Looks really nice. Something that I personally enjoy, especially when it's, it's all blacked out in here. Just having that just glowing so that way you can come in and maybe get a glass of milk or, a brewski, whatever you're doing. It provides just a little bit of extra light. Obviously, with the Riverstone being Forest River's top of the line, solid surface countertops all throughout, even on something as simple as this. Plenty of storage over here. You also have an outlet, so if you want to, put a blender, or whatever, I don't know. You got the ability to. You got some storage. Soft close on everything. Right down here is going to be your fuse box. So if something pops, something blows, you're right there. It's also all coordinated, color coordinated, and you have these little lights that'll glow up, letting you know which one popped, which I think is a lovely feature. More storage. Who doesn't like more storage? Not going to open up the refrigerator today, but it is the big boy. It's the Samsung. You got the full, freezer. You also have 2 shelves that are in there that you can pull in and out, which are nice. Obviously, it's a residential style refrigerator, runs off the electric. You get some storage there up above. Right in here are going to be your wood top. You can use them as a cutting board or a sink cover. And that leads us into this. The sink, it's a double bowl stainless steel sink. You also have your high-rise faucet with a little bit of a residential touch there. You also got that little snake that pulls out, so you can hit those dishes from all angles. You have your dishwasher right there. That pulls out. You got a little storage area for a little garbage can. Some access to your plumbing. Put your little brush. Right over here, you got your microwave. I'm going to go ahead and turn that light on. But you got your big Samsung, touchscreen microwave. Thing is real fancy looking. Insignia, so use the industry's largest oven, which is always a perk. If you open this thing up, there is plenty of room. You can cook a turkey in there, no problem. So you can have Thanksgiving on the road, or just cook a normal everyday meal like you normally would at home. Definitely doesn't limit you in that way. You also have your 4 stovetop burners right up here. The backdrop is going to be a tile backdrop, and if you hear this, it is a real tile. Again, the solid surface countertops, around the oven even. You get an idea of what the other ones look like with that. And then up and around the microwave, more storage. Again, the soft close. This is a 1.5 bath unit, so you have your half bath right here, which is nice. Towards the end of the video, it was recommended that I, show what this camper looks like, when it's all closed up. But this allows you to have access, to a bathroom in there, which is always a perk. But yeah, you got your bathroom, a couple places to hang some rolls of toilet paper, some storage right here, some stowaway spots up here for some extra storage. Got your fantastic fan, which you can control with this right here. So you can just turn that on. It's a little remote, removable. A Splendide or Splendide, however you pronounce it. Washer and dryer. Tile backdrop even on the sink here. What I do like about this sink is it's nice and flush. You don't have to worry about water getting anywhere. Underneath, some access to your plumbing and a little bit of extra storage. Bada bing, bada boom. I like how they put the little lips in here too, since you're going to be putting some small stuff. It's nice to have it not rolling around, too much. So pretty cool. Love the fact they added in the half bath right there. So now let's head into the bedroom and then the RB portion of this, the rear bath. Before we do that, right when you walk in the door, this is going to be where all your, well, this is what's called the Firefly, the Myra. You can also do this on an app, but you can control all your lights, so kitchen ceiling, all that, or you can hit all on, all off. Your HVAC system, so if you want it to be different temperatures, right there, boom, you can control that. Your slides, all color coordinated, very easy, very simple. If you've never owned an RV before and no one taught you how to use it, it would not be that hard to figure it out. But then, of course, you got your settings. You can change the brightness here, auto dimming, if you have a certain time that you want, all that good stuff. Truma AquaGo, that's for your hot water heater, pretty much endless hot water. Look at that, it cracks me up. They even did the soft close on something as simple as that. As you're heading into the bathroom, you even have your little night lights right there. So what the bedroom is going to be looking like, and since this is a full profile RV, you're going to notice it doesn't start sloping down towards the front, so you get a lot of extra head height, in here. Again, I am 6 feet tall, and I have to reach up, to even touch the ceiling, so that's pretty darn snazzy. You got that black glass, that mirror effect for your closet. Open that up. This is what it's going to look like on this side. Get your Dyson vac. Place to hang some items. Got these little octopus fellas. Open up the other side and give you a little peek ski. This other side, you got a little bit more room, but you know, some more hanging items. My phone froze up there a little bit, but there is plenty of hanging items, or hanging room, you know, in this camper. They opted to have the queen bed. Typically in this will come a king bed that will stretch the entire part. This customer opted to have the queen. That is what they wanted. But the king, you know, is the standard. You're also going to notice you have USBs and outlets. That's going to be on both sides as well, along with, you know, one of these little, you know, nightstands with little cubbies in there, you know, for some storage. Underneath the bed, lift it up. You got some place to hide a couple things. This is going to be those extra chairs I was referencing out in the kitchen. So right there, that's pretty nice. Swinging around, you got yourself your dresser. You got some accent lighting. Two big pull-out drawers there on the bottom. Nice wooden top. Use that as the dresser for sure. Put some socks in there. But even those are going to be, you know, even these right here, check this out, you know, the soft close still. Outlet TV, the Connex, it's very well known, you know, RV brand. You also get the built-in sound bar. That way, you know, you can get some noise bumping in here if you're watching a movie. On the bed, you got a couple of lights that you can click on and off. You also have, you know, window and window that you can both open up those as well, you know, to get you that nice cross breeze. Right there's the USB, and that is the outlet. Another emergency exit, you know, and window. Again, you got the day shades and the night shades, but you just pull that up, push it out, you can get out of the camper in a hurry if you need. There's going to be a little seating area, but also you can lift it up, you know, store a couple things in there as well. That brings us to the bathroom, which is one of my favorite parts. I think this camper's bathroom is just rocking. So you got the two, you know, the couple sinks right here. Again, nice and flush. There's not a lip right there. You get the accent lighting that goes up and around. You can turn that off if you would like. But the bathroom, I think, is looking absolutely beautiful. You also have that little bench that you can push down, you know, to sit down, shave your legs, just sit and chill, let the hot water hit you. Then you got this really nice little sunroof right there, so that way you can let some natural lighting in, you know, if you would like. Now with the sink, you got storage underneath and access to plumbing underneath on both sides. You get 3 of these. You get the old porcelain throne. Again, another Max Air Vent controller, which is going to be right here. Place to hang some towels, some extra TP, maybe a hand towel. But pretty cool. I love this bathroom. Not only is there enough room for it, but you know, you can sit around. You can actually sit down and do your thing. And I think the shower is absolutely stunning. And I love the fact they got the two, you know, the dual sinks right there. But I think that about does it for the inside portion of this tour. Now I'm going to spend a couple moments on the outside, show you a couple things that I really enjoy there. But again, if you guys are finding some value in this video, if you like it, or if you're just a kind person, I'd love that like and subscribe. It helps me out for sure. Give you another little quick view here of the inside, might as well. And if you have suggestions for these videos, you know, I'd love to hear them. I'm definitely open to, you know, to kind of learning. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I got to close this thing up real quick. So what I'll do, I'll close this up. I'll show you the inside again, walk around the outside with it closed, open it back up, and then walk around the outside, you know, with it open. Let's see here. So I'm going to do this real quick, and then I'll be back. All right, so now I got it all closed up. As you can see into the bedroom, you can access that bathroom if you'd like, but you would have to, you know, go ahead and climb up over that bed, since that slide, you know, obviously is a fairly large one. But as you walk in, this is what it's going to look like closed. So boom, from the front door, you got this slide right here. You do have to kind of do the skinny man squeeze to get into this front area. But first, I'll show it to you this way. But then right here is going to be your your bathroom. So you got full access into that on a nice trip. You could even just tip out this one slide since you can control them all individually. But that gives you a nice view of what this thing is like closed up here on the inside. Now I'm going to do one 360-degree walk there, around the out, and then we'll open it back up, and I'll go back to, kind of the more normal tour. But this is what it looks like all closed up. This is the Blue Thunder paint job, looking super sharp. It's a beautiful paint job. It is one of, I believe, let's see, is it 4? You got the steel mist. Yeah, there's 5 paint jobs for you to choose from, but you can go with, red, white, blue, kind of just a steel mist, which is black, white, and gray. But it's pretty cool. With these slides kicked in, you can see how these would get down the street a little bit easier, kind of in cruiser mode. Still got those ACs humming. Yeah, if you guys have suggestions here in the future for videos or things that I can add to the video, I'm definitely trying to get better, grow the audience, grow my sales a little bit, and I would love your input. But what I'll do now is I'm going to go ahead, jump back in, open it up, and we'll continue this tour, baby. All right, so I am back now. I got the slides all open. I'll continue the outside portion of the tour, probably about 5 or 6 minutes. Nothing too crazy here on the outside. But first, right on the front, this person added on the 4-camera safety system. So you're going to see 4 cameras just like this. One here, one on the other side, one above the door, and one on the rear. You got your Awning 5500 LP generator. That'll power this bad boy up, with no problem. You also have your Kurt air ride hitch, which is also, an upgrade. So right there. 2 big old tanks with your slam latch doors. This also gets to show the kind of the thickness here, of that. You got the 3-inch thick sidewalls. Couple outlets right there. This is going to be your pass-through storage. Also shows off that aluminum construction. Couple outlets right there as well. And again, if you guys are looking for specifications, like that awning size, like I mentioned earlier, they are down in the description of the camper. So I encourage you to check that out if you have any questions, as far as that is concerned. The outside TV with the speakers is an option. If you don't order it, you do not get the outside speakers. So I do recommend that. Again, those are JBLs, and even this still has the sound bar, on the TV. Your solid entry steps as you're walking in, you can see these are the step above. So really nice and sturdy. Most of the brands are now switching to that, even on travel trailers. So that's definitely something that is a must-have, especially for a Riverstone. You're also going to get this little LED light, so at night, you don't have to worry about not being able to see the stairs. Hydraulic auto leveling, so with a click of a button, you can fully level this RV. My phone keeps freezing up. I don't know if it's because it's too hot or what, but slam latch doors with the magnetic. More storage right there. Boom. More storage right there. So you got 3 pass-through storages on this unit alone. Frameless tinted windows. You can get the dual pane if you would like. Coming around the back end, you have this ladder, so that way you can get on top of this fully walkable roof. That way you can check the tops of the slides, check your seals and all that. Speaking of the slides, there is an option as well for the metal wrapped awning if that's something that you would like to have. But nice rear cap right there. Right up here is going to be the backup camera. You have a hitch, which has a hitch rating, 300 pounds for, like a bike rack, or if you want to put, I don't know, storage totes, anything like that. Back around this side, power cord reel comes out of here. We got it plugged into the power right there, but you can just feed it right back into there with a click of a button. In here, which I'm a dum-dum, didn't grab the key to unlock this, that's going to be your docking station with like your dry camping valves, and all that stuff. Your inlets and all that. That's going to be the back end there of the storage. Underneath here, you have your gray tank and your waste tanks. All your valves are all right there. Back end of the Truma hot water heater. Your black tank flush, which if you're not familiar with that, that's basically a sprinkler system there, inside your waste tank. So it keeps things from sticking up on the side and sitting there and It's kind of building up over the years. Now over here is going to be the back end of the pass-through storage. You have your access to your hydraulics right underneath this. You have your diamond plate flooring right there, so you don't have to worry about scuffing it up. 1500 watt inverter, so that way you can use that solar power. It's your manifold system, so what's nice about this, if you spring a leak, let's say in the bathroom, that half bath, well, you can shut it off right there, all the valves. Everything is individually controlled, which is extremely nice. And that right there is going to be your automatic, leveling controls. Storage trays for your batteries. We provide you with 2. You can add 2 on there extra. You got the ability to have 4, right there. But I know that was quick there on the outside. I think that about wrapped it up here for this tour. Again, it's the 2022 Riverstone Legacy 39RBFL. My name is Hunter. Hope you guys stick around for future videos. See ya.